Hello, welcome to a fascinating episode of Candle Accessories by Gretchen. I'm just lighting up my Votive and Allen Pineapple by Colonial Candle. I just been meaning to do this for a while. I have just a bunch of accessories here that will kind of help, that you enjoy your candlelight instead of worrying about the hassle of it. So I have a large Yankee Candle jar in the Good Morning fragrance. And a lot of times when you check out a Yankee Candle, they'll ask you, do you want to get your wicks trimmed? And it's a preference for you if you want it done or not. And if not, you can use your own wick cutter here. This is by Yankee. It's a metal product. And I don't know if you can see, there's kind of, it's like a, not very sharp, but I mean, if you put your finger in there and squeezed it, you could draw blood. But you just go into your candle, and it has a stopper, so you can't go that deep with the wick trimmer. You just snap, and there, now my candle is supposed to be the perfect length to not throw wildly, and hopefully not smoke too much. And if you find, especially with Yankees, because this is what I use the most, if the flame gets really crazy, blow it out, or use a Wick Dipper, whatever you're going to do to extinguish it. Let it cool, cut your wicks, and restart. And it helps avoid that mushroom top that you get when you're done with a burn. And it just kind of helps with the sooting around the candle itself and blowing, the soot in the air. It's not a catch-all, and it won't take care of it 100%, but it will greatly reduce down on it. So that is what I start out with, and then I light it. I use a variety of lighters. This is the one you can buy at the dollar store, and it has actually a refill on the bottom for butane. And I have refilled this one. It's about, you can see there's a little window in there, and you can see jiggling there. I think I'm on my third fill on this. You don't get a lot of, you get a good many lights, but not like, thousands and thousands. My favorite one, these come from Walmart. These are the King lighters. They're disposable. Again, has the window with the fuel level. And these are what I prefer. For $1, Walmart, when you're done, I throw mine in recycling. I don't know if you should or not. That's where mine goes. So there's your lighters. And if you have like a regular Bic, or whatever you got, you're lighting a candle, so use common sense. Yankee Candle used to give you matches when you checked out, and now I have not been offered matches forever, and that's what the box looks like. And it comes in its own little bed, matchbox bed, and has the actually wooden matches. So I have a couple packs of these left over, but again, like I said, they've stopped handing them out, at least at the store I go to. So there's your matches, and this is an old steak knife I have, and I've just held on to it. It's my wax. You can see the wax on there. It's good for, if you're having issues, you can kind of cut around the rim of the candle. I use it a lot on my wax melts. When I pull my wax out of the freezer, if you're a wax melter and a warmer, or electric warmer for your centerpiece, when it's done with its fragrance, you can either take cotton balls, or you can just pour it out in the garbage. It's going to be in a liquid form, or you can put it in the freezer, give it 5 minutes, and it should hopefully pop out, and it's in like a disc form. So that's only for my candles. I don't use it for anything else. And if you ever tried to clean wax off of something, it's almost sticky and it's very hard to get the wax off. Again, if you pop that in the freezer, hopefully that wax residue will come right off. Again, using common sense when you're burning a candle, you should use a holder. So it kind of just protects the surface that you're burning on. I've never, I don't, you know, you hate to jinx yourself, but I've never had a candle crack on me. And hopefully this would help contain it. I don't know, because I never had it happen. I've read horror stories. So hopefully, if I feel a candle's getting too hot, I extinguish it and kind of let it just cool down a little bit and then move on and, you know, relight it. So I have a variety of candle holders. This is a, this one here is actually by Bath and Body Works. And it fits, you know, a variety of candles. It's metal. You'll find candle holders everywhere. So again, it's just a personal preference, what you like to have and what you like to look at, and maybe seasonal. You can see this has snowflakes. So you can get away with this, you know, up until, you know, spring. So when the Bath and Body Works candles work so much better because they're shorter, and I'll actually put one in here. In here I thought I had everything I needed sitting right here on my counter. This is my limoncello poptail candle, very lemony scent. It is a 3 wick, and see how well that fits into their style candle holder. And then when you light it, it illuminates very nicely through the cutouts on the holder. But you saw a Yankee go in there, so it does work. Again, with this is Bath and Body Works. I got it this Easter. You see it's a pedestal candle holder. So you know, leave it out for display, especially if you enjoy a label and you want to look at it. It works with the Yankee Candle and any size Yankee Candle, or your Bath and Body Works. So again, you know, it's open concept. You can enjoy the label, and you just wipe it down. And I actually added the little glue feet to this. It didn't have it, so I just have to remember every time I move this holder, because it's so, you know, fragile and ceramic, that I don't want to like yank it, because those feet will probably cause that to fall right off the table and crack. This is a fall pumpkin candle holder by Yankee. It holds a large jar, very nice, and again, it will illuminate as it burns down. When you first light it, you won't get all that light right there, but eventually, as it burns, you get a nice pattern. And a lot of times, these patterns will dance off a wall or any background that you have. So you have that, a smaller, and you could probably get away with, well, any candle that fits. Your mainstays, or, you know, your Bath and Body Works. But I'm sure they were meant for the large Yankee or larger candles. And then you can see it has like a reflective, shiny glass interior. And I think, and I have like all kinds of holders, but I just wanted to grab a couple. So let's say your candle is giving you issues. I do have a video up that shows you how to correct a candle. You have a variety of options. You can blow it out and wait for, you know, to start cooling, and that wax is kind of malleable, so you can go ahead with your knife and cut out that extra wax ring and throw that away. Or some people probably just dump the wax in the trash, kind of bring that down, let that wick be exposed, and start from there. Others use cotton balls. When it's, you know, they blow it out and you have your wax pool, and you just take your cotton ball and soak up and then throw that in the trash. Everybody has their method for, you know, correcting a candle. So I like to use a sweater because it helps retain that heat. And I purchased this sweater from a lady who makes them. And you get a real nice glow through the weave of the fabric, you know, the yarn. So that's what a sweater looks like. And then I have another one over here. You know, the sweaters, you have to get it kind of tailored to the size of the candle you'll be burning. So what I have here is my colonial candle. And as you can see, it's an oval shape. So I actually had a sweater made to fit that. And again, You just put it on there, and a word of caution, your candle will get very warm. When you feel that getting that warm and you've got your wax pull, the best idea is to pull this back off and let that, that cool, because you're trying to avoid glass shattering. So there's your candle sweaters. Also too, if you're, I put this under my tea light warmer, say plate, Yankee Candle. You can buy plates. The Dollar Tree even has them, just, glass plates. They're good, again, to protect the surface, your warmer, your tea light, your votive, whatever you want to put up here with the plate. You can just put it on there, and it just then gives you that surface there. And again, it's an open exposure. You can, door your label or your warmer, or there it is with the tea light on there, the votive, the glass votive. Of course, you would not just want to put a naked votive on there and light it, because your wax would just go everywhere, and then you'd have to clean that up. So there's all my candle holders, except this one. Now this is, again, made for Yankee Candle jars. It is a Yankee Candle product, but your Bath and Body Works will fit down in there, but you will see that it only goes about halfway. So you put your large jar in there, and I don't know if you can catch that, but you probably have a good 2-inch clearance at the top. That will kind of help retain the heat, but you get a beautiful, ambient effect with the cutout of the metal. I wanted to use my tea light tree, again, Yankee Candle. They sell these, I think, for $9.99. So what I like to do, take my votives, or tea lights. Votives will not fit in that. And I have this in the cotton candy fragrance. I have tried the metal tea lights in the tree and putting it in the jar, and I find I get considerably less light time. I don't know if it's because of the way the oxygen circulates around the tree itself. So again, here we go. We'll light it. And I know these are still available. They've had them out for, what, a year and a half. And then you just insert into your, now you see there's a little bit of, you see the knob of the tree. They do make holders longer, so that's concealed. So again, that's a personal preference. So let me turn off my light. And hopefully, let me get the other big light. That's the effect you get with the tree. So it's kind of cool. You can see all three of them in there dancing, the flames dancing. So that's why I do like the tree. Turn my lights back on. A very gloomy day out today. I actually took a half day off work. And now I'm just kind of chilling and making a video. So that is my tree. Now here is a pack of the metal tea lights. I got these at Walmart. I do believe they run, don't quote me, but I'm going to say $2.50 to $3 at Walmart here in the States. They are metal holders. And they say you can get, I don't know if they give you the hours. Burn 4 hours per use. And then they kind of give you instructions on the back. I have some other metal ones I'm using up right now, but this is what, if you want a large pack and very economical. You can also buy tea lights at the Dollar Tree. I've never used them. I don't know how long they last, but each their own. Whatever you like to use, it's your money, it's your product, your house. Whatever pleases you. So I covered my accessories, most of them. Now you can get in really into your votive holders, your tea light warmers, electric versus tea light, vendor wax, commercial wax. If you want to burn stuff together, it's whatever makes you happy. So you should never conform to someone else's standards. Do what makes you happy. And my last one, so now, oh, I forgot my Yankee Candle illuma-lid. These run full price, $9.99. A lot of times in my annual sale, they'll have ones they're getting rid of. They're half price. They are metal. They all have like a design with a cut out so the heat and the fragrance can come out the center. This is used. You see how dark it is. That's all soot in there, so I'm trying to be careful with it. You can wash these every now and then when I'm like done with my sink water. I will just throw in, like a candle holder or my illuma-lids or whatever I got that I want to wash. And, your water turns yucky and you can't use it for anything else. So, very simple. Fits right on top of your Yankee Candle. Does not go on the 2 wicks. Only on the jars, the medium and large. I have never tried to put it, well no, I take that back. I actually have put an illuma-lid on a Brookside candle that I've gotten at TJ Maxx because they are very finicky. And it just sits barely, let me see if it works on this one. No, see the Bath & Body Works is way too large. It flips right down in there. But if you just set it right on the edge of the Brookside, kind of helps retain that heat. So, very nice accessory to have. They do get very hot. If you're having a good performing candle and it's doing well, when you go to touch it, you're like, ow, ow. So again, you're going to have to probably blow your candle out or use your Wick Dipper. You won't be able to just, put the lid on it. But if you take like a paw holder glove or whatever, and then you can lift it up and extinguish your candle. And then I just kind of keep this, I usually keep a paper towel over by, where I'm using my illuma-lid at, because I don't always use one. And that's what happens. The soot gets on your hands, and then you just transfer it to everything else, including your clothes and your face and whatever else. And then when you're all done with your candles, you have your Wick Dipper. I picked this up at a like an independent vendor. I think I paid $2 for it, and it's just again piece of metal. You want metal utensils and tools for all of your candle because you're dealing with heat, and you don't want you don't want things to melt. Actually, I have a candle over here that I wanted to do this on. So I'm currently burning this small Creamberry Pear by Yankee Candle. I'm going to pause my camera, flip it around, and we're going to do this together because this is my first time I'll be using this. Usually I just blow my candle out, or I just, insert my lid on my lit candle, but that will leave a lot of times like a smoky smell when you go to pull the lid back off, or will cause like some sooting inside your candle. Again, it's a personal preference. So hold on, let me get this flipped around. Okay, so flipping did not work. I just angled the camera down off the tripod, all my mess over here. So we're going to take the Wick Dipper. We're just going to pull the wick over into the wax pool. It extinguishes, and actually that wick kind of popped right back up. You use your hook. Actually did get some wax on it. And I just pull my wick back up for my next burn. So that is, you can see the wax pool I have on there. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of really leave that alone, let that form back up, or you can go ahead and relight it. And voila. And here's another candle plate. I got this for Easter. This is Yankee Candle. I actually, have a small candle holder metal for these size jars. And, you know, you can use that, or, you know, you can use whatever you want. So you can use a paw holder if you want to put underneath it, or just take your chance and burn your furniture. Whatever, you know, pleases you. So, hold on, let me pull you back up. So there's my take on candle accessories. I'm sure there's other things I probably forgot to mention in this, or other tips and tricks people have. But you know, it's fun, and if you're into that and you like to have candles, I don't do tapers. I have on occasion, but you know, I have taper candles, but they're kind of more for showing the you know, the candle holders. So anyways, I hope everyone's having a great day, and thanks for watching, guys.